So we got a stand built for this now, with room for about 5, maybe 4 more colonies to be added. What I do to make sure we don't have any slip and slide is I put a catch for that bottom board, and that lets that bottom board, if somebody brushes it or bumps it, somebody comes along, maybe you got animals in the pasture or whatever, maybe you cutting the grass, working, basically what it does is tack it down. Got plenty of activity, but since we're here, we're gonna go ahead and check these out. It's hot, and it's a hot summer, and so I use a screened inner cover for heat this time of year. And you can see we got plenty of good activity here. Oh, a little roach crawling there. That's pretty normal. Again, we were on the ground, so you see we got good activity. I'm not gonna pull these frames out because I don't see anything going on here that's to cause for any alarm. You see they're building a little bit of comb because the screen's got some flex in it, so they're building some comb and propylize in places maybe they shouldn't. But again, we're not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna pull these frames because I got plenty of activity all the way over, and they look good. Again, we haven't added another super yet because we ain't got enough building going on. But I do have good activity in and out of the hive. We just had a rain shower, so we were blessed that the weather cooperated with us. And I haven't looked at these since we put them in place. All right, so again, you can see we got a little bit of comb building here in places that I would, ideally prefer it not be. But I got a good amount of bee activity. I don't think this camera is going to show it through that screen. But they're actually building on these empty frames. And what I'm going to do is come back here in probably a week or so and put a feeder with some pollen in there and some sugar once I get ready to add that other super. But again, we got good activity. Good strong colony work going on there. Now I'm not closing these off. I moved these quite literally from right here to right there, so about a foot and a half. And as you see these bees coming in, not sure if this camera's going to show it, but you'll see these bees are coming in to the right, and then they're doing a looping pattern, because right there's where it was at. They're doing a looping pattern and then landing. That's about as far as you'll want to move them without waiting until dark and going through that process. But moving them each hive about a foot, there was no problem. Bees are visual navigators. The boxes were originally on these pallets, and so what I've done is moved the pallets over under just like they were originally, and you can actually see here, if the camera will show it, I see it. You'll see these bees are actually homing. When they circle in, they come around to the pallet, and then they're landing on their landing board, and they're finding their way home. I'm not going to get too close to that entrance right now because they're a little aggravated. Come to find out that their house moved. It's kind of like people in California. They had an earthquake, so they're not all that happy right now. So I'm not going to get all up in their business. Beesness. All right, there we go.